After acquiring a tourism city, there was urgent need for land for development, which has increased the pressure on the environment. Some developers have encroached on river banks and swamps to establish structures.
It's true, Fort Portal has been earmarked as a hotspot in regard to environmental degradation, and we are working with the other agencies to ensure that we have people comply to the existing laws in the protection of the environment. As an office of the Resident City Commissioner, we are working hand in hand with NEMA, first of all to sensitize the communities. We want people to know the risks of degrading the environment.
Fort Portal RCC Businja Emmanuel says failure to gazette wetlands recalls law enforcement.
Most of the areas to be conserved, or wetlands, have not been gazetted before. But lucky enough, we have had implementing partners who are working hand in hand with the city authorities to ensure that we do the gazetting of the wetlands. And we believe after the gazetting of wetlands to be much easier for us to enforce. Enforcing will be much easier after gazetting of the wetlands.
Fort Portal City Senior Environment Officer Atugonza Gladys says the city has received funding from Join for Water to spearhead conservation efforts.
This funding is going to help us to work with the communities so that we find alternatives for the people who are benefiting, who are depending on these wetlands. So we shall find the alternatives for people's livelihoods, and this will help us to reduce on the pressure that is being exerted on the wetlands and even on other natural resources. We are going to know all the wetlands that we have in the city. The study has found out which wetlands are more degraded, are more encroached, and those ones that need to be restored.
City leaders appeal to government to establish NEMA offices in Fort Portal for coordination.
We need sustainable development that put into consideration environmental protection. We don't have an office, a NEMA office in Fort Portal. It would be ideal for us if we had the officers of NEMA as a lead agency in environmental protection according to the law.
So far, the demolished structures constructed along river banks have placed city leadership in conflict with developers. Kabarole Bridget compiled this report for UBC News.